NBC29 forecast.
Well, the sun has just gone down. What a beautiful scene there in the twilight now. There's the view from the airport, the Charleston Albemarle Airport in Earlysville. Yes, it was a cold start this morning. Afternoon highs back in the 60s this afternoon. And again, we had a little bit of clouds, then they moved out. 61 is the current reading at the airport. Southerly wind at 10. We touched 64 for a high today. Currently in the Shenandoah Valley, we find 59. Skies are clear, a light southerly wind. 27 was the cold start early this morning, but temperatures did make it into the low 60s. Currently, we still have 60 in Orange, 60 there in Palmyra, 61 in Livingston, 59 in Waynesboro, and 60 currently in Harrisonburg. Well, tomorrow morning, specifically at 9:45 a.m., it's the statewide tornado drill. It's a great opportunity, whether you're at school or home or your business, to practice where you would go if an actual tornado warning is issued for your location. Remember, go low and get low. That's kind of the motto we use with tornado warnings, preferably a basement, but the lowest level of your home or building, an interior room away from as many windows as possible. Of course, tornadoes can happen anytime, just not during the spring, but certainly as an awareness going into the spring season, we need to be mindful of that safety plan. Temperatures here overnight will settle into the low and mid 40s. Tomorrow sort of a transition day. A cold front will come through during the morning hours, and it's going to kick up the wind, but temperatures tomorrow kind of peak out about midday, early afternoon, then start to backtrack, but generally in the upper 50s to low 60s across the Piedmont of Central Virginia, generally in the mid to upper 50s across the Shenandoah Valley. Winds will generally be out of the north tomorrow. Some of those gusts easily over 20, maybe 30 miles an hour. Obviously the ridge top's a little higher, but that'll drive in the chillier numbers. By early Wednesday morning, we're down in the 20s and 30s, and then that's a much more seasonable day here by Wednesday, low and mid 50s. Much the same here for Thursday. A dry stretch through Thursday of this week before our next storm system moves in on Friday. That looks to be a cold rain. There may be some mixing north and west, similar to what we've seen so far this winter with the active storms that we've seen, generally delivering a little bit of mix, but mainly north and west. Area of low pressures to our north tonight. Cold front back across Illinois. That'll sweep across the Ohio Valley and overnight into tomorrow morning across the mid-Atlantic. Just a little bit of rain, some snow on the northern edge of that. That's the leading edge of a warmer air mass actually before the cold front catches up with it. But you can see temperatures out across the Ohio Valley still in the 70s at this hour. We transition to cooler numbers not only this week, but looking ahead toward the weekend and into next week, the middle of the month. Below average temperatures here, so we could be seeing a lot more in the way of daytime highs in the 40s and 50s and morning lows in the 20s and 30s. So the front will come through during the morning hours. It may bring some cloudiness in association with that, but I think we remain dry. It'll be breezy as mentioned. We'll start in the 40s, a mid-afternoon high in the upper 50s and low 60s. Northerly winds are gusty, and then we'll fall into the upper 20s and low 30s by Wednesday morning. Wednesday brings sunshine, still a breeze, low and mid 50s. Tonight then partly cloudy and chilly, temperatures in the low and mid 40s. Gaze and look up at the nearly full moon of March. It becomes full overnight early tomorrow morning. It is the worm moon of March. There's a look at your temperatures here this week. They're trending down. Friday will be the most significant storm system that could linger into Saturday morning. Don't forget, this is the weekend that we spring ahead 1 hour. You'll lose some sleep, but you'll enjoy the evening with a little bit more sunshine.
All right, Eric, thank you.
Thank you so much.